Hi there, my name is SilasQiu and welcome to my channel. If you enjoy videos on self-care, self-help, just about self-growth in general, and some skincare because that's part of self-care in my opinion, if you like those type of videos, please consider subscribing. So today's video is 7 habits to start before 2019. So you already know the new year is right around the corner, and I'm sure you guys are already thinking of maybe new year goals, and if you aren't, then maybe you should be. And the point of this video is not to wait till next year to actually start your goals, but instead to start it right now, right away, and kind of look, you are getting your ish together now, and you're going to excel as soon as the new year starts. So it's not like waiting to start 2019, because I feel like when you start 2019, it's still trial and error. A lot of you know that when you start your goal, sometimes you kind of fall off the bandwagon and you're like, oh, you already are messing up. So the way I look at it is start now, have maybe your little mess ups now in 2018. So for 2019, you're all set, you're gamed, you're ready to go. So I'm going to give you the order that I would follow. So baby steps. So step 1 is decluttering / cleaning. This one I feel like is so hard for me because I'm a hoarder. So yeah, me telling you this, I feel your pain of needing to get rid of like a few lipsticks because you have like maybe 50. I'm just saying I could relate. But yeah, declutter, get rid of things you don't use. By decluttering, you're making someone else happy if you donate those things, so it's kind of like win-win. I love to just sit down, have some tea, and just be zen, as corny as that sounds, but have my tea and kind of just like look around my house and just say to myself, I love my house. I love my space. It's not messy. It's not dirty. And every little thing that I have in my house, I actually love. For some people, your house can be clean, but if it's messy, your head kind of feels messy and you feel trapped. You know what I mean? You're not motivated to do things. So I feel like a clean and non-messy environment is perfect for you to get inspired and just be creative and just be happy and not like feeling trapped in your own space. Clean out your email box, clean out your phone, clean out your computer. For me, if I turn on my computer and there's a bunch of stuff on my desktop, oh, I feel like I'm getting attacked and it just looks messy and it feels like it's bombarding me. Okay, this might sound harsh, but part of the decluttering category, what falls in there, is decluttering friends. Yeah, I'm cold, what can I say? Some people gotta go. I'm sorry to break it to you, but for you to be the best you need to get rid of trash friends. If you have a friend that only complains, get rid of them. If all you're doing is like listening to someone complain, and if you're talking back with them about negative stuff, I feel like negative energy will just surround you, and then it's just a waste of time. Also, there's so many other things you could be doing with your time than listening to someone always complain and be negative. So if you have someone like that in your life, they gotta go. I'm not saying you can't listen to your friend vent once in a while and, you know, be there for your friend. I'm not saying that. I feel a little bad saying that once, but to be real with you, I had to do that and it sucks because they're people that I care about, but at the same time, it brings my energy down. I'm miserable hearing to someone complain because I'm very empathetic. So number 2, start a ritual or routine. Okay, so you can have many rituals and many routines, but I'm telling you to maybe start a few. But you can start off with one, of course, because for example, you could have a skincare routine. You could have a smoothie everyday routine of what you put in your smoothie, things like that. So baby steps and start a routine because consistency is key. And every time you do this thing, it's going to be embedded in your brain to keep doing it. Create routines that will make your life easier and better in the long run. And of course, obviously, you're not, well, no one is perfect. So you're going to slip up sometimes, but don't beat yourself up. That is why you're starting this routine now. So once again, in 2019, you're all set. If you don't know what type of routines to start to maybe better yourself, I'll give you a few of mine so you could try them out. So I have an everyday skincare routine for the morning time. I also have, as soon as I'm finished with my skincare, I go downstairs, I make myself a cup of tea, and I just sit down and do absolutely nothing. Seriously, I'm not on my phone, I'm not watching anything. As mushy as this sounds, I kind of like to just sit there and just be and kind of like relax and prepare for the day, because I feel like when I have me time and alone time, just sipping tea, being chill, I feel a lot better because I had enough time to relax and that allows me to attack the day, do what I gotta do, because I relax so much. So for me, I actually relax for like half an hour to an hour of just sipping tea. So another tip to get you started on creating maybe a routine or a ritual is think about what you struggle with. What do you struggle with doing? And then that is a routine you need to make something surrounding. So if you struggle with keeping your house clean, create a routine where you tidy up for 10 minutes every day. So at the end of the week, it's not like overwhelming. So number 3 is being organized. Whew, this one was really hard for me to accomplish. Honestly, I've come a long way. So that's why I'm sharing these steps with you, because these have changed my life. So to get you started on being organized, get a pen and a paper. You're going to put down on that paper all the things you need to get done. Then you're going to see the very first one, and you're going to think of all the ways you can get this done by doing certain things. And you're going to write those things down. So by writing it down, it makes it more easier for you to see. You could actually see, hey, this is doable. I can do this. Instead of thinking about it in your head. I feel like if it's in your head, it overwhelms you. And if it's in your head, you kind of don't see hope. You don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. So if you write it down, you see that, hey, this is totally achievable. This is all I have to do to get it done. So obviously you're just going to do that for all your to-dos. Once again, you think of your to-do, and then you think of all the steps you need to do to get it done. Also, this makes it easier for you because you see the steps that you have to follow to achieve your goal. So it's just really easy. The less thinking you have to do after that initial thinking, of course, it just makes life so much easier because you just follow the steps and you get your stuff done. Number 4 is to start socializing with like-minded people. So by surrounding yourself with a group of people that share the same interests as you, you will notice that you grow so much more. I find this to be so important. So surround yourself with people who make you happy, of course, and people who are like-minded. If you surround yourself with a group of friends that have the same goals as you, you can only thrive from that because you're going to learn so much from that group. Trust me, and they're going to learn from you as well. People who you admire, people who are maybe achieving things that you would like to achieve, those are the people you want to surround yourself with. By surrounding yourself with friends that are like-minded, you're going to have amazing, genuine conversations about topics that you care about. And that is one of the best feelings in the world. So it's just value. I get so much value by surrounding myself with like-minded people. That's the best way I could explain it. Even something small like me telling my YouTube friend, like, oh my god, someone commented and said that I made their day and my video changed their life because maybe a skincare hack of mine worked for them. They're so excited for me because I'm genuinely so happy if I'm able to help anyone. And especially when you guys leave comments saying, I did something positive for you. It drives me crazy. It warms my heart so much. So thank you for those of you that take the time to leave comments like that. I really appreciate it. I even screenshot them, save them, send it to my friends. I'm like, oh my god, I'm dying of happiness. I wouldn't be able to get the same love back from like another friend that maybe doesn't do social media because it's like, oh cool, aw, that's cute. But from my friends that do YouTube and stuff, they know what it feels like to impact someone like that. Number 5 is to define your goals. Seriously, sit down and think about actual goals you want to achieve by the end of 2019. So write down your goals on a paper and stick it wherever you wake up and see first. And maybe have it in multiple places. On your bathroom mirror, on your fridge, I don't know, on your TV to make you watch less TV and accomplish your goals. It brings it to life because you're constantly seeing it. Like I said, it's haunting you, but in a positive way. Haunting sounds bad, but I promise you that's how I look at it. It's haunting me. I need to achieve it. I need to work harder to get what I want. By writing down your goals and having steps planned out, it makes it more believable to yourself that you can actually accomplish it, because all you have to do is follow those steps and you will get to the end goal. Now, if you just have it in your head, you're not constantly reminded about it, 1. 2, it'll just be one of those things where you're gonna try at first and then later on you might stop and like kind of trail off because you don't have a plan to stick to, or you might forget the next step to do to achieve that goal. Number 6. So number 6 is budget yourself. You're going to need to write down everything that you bought that you cannot justify buying. And I'm saying things that you actually don't really need. The whole point of doing this is making you force yourself to physically see everything that you bought yourself that you may not have needed, so this way next year you could avoid the same problems and you could actually save money. So having to deal with seeing that long list of stuff you might have bought yourself will definitely allow you to save money for next year. So I'm not saying you can't splurge a little. So the next step is to give yourself a budget of how much you're allowed to spend next year, since you kind of spent way too much this year, if that's the case. And even if you didn't spend that much this year, it still kind of is testing you. Maybe try to still reduce that so you can save even more money next year. I'll throw myself under the bus and let you know I have a shopping problem. So this definitely keeps me on track, and it just puts me in my place and reminds me like, hey, last year you were bad, which is, you know, this year. So next year you don't need these extra things. So lastly, number 7. Number 7 is something that I'm struggling with so much, and it is exercising. I know how important it is, so I'm sharing with you guys for you to implement it, and for this one, for me, this is a goal I'm working on, and it's really tough for me because it's something that I start and I never finish. I always say, yeah, I'm gonna exercise more, I'm gonna, you know, go to the gym this much times a week or whatever, but I never do. I come up with 1,000,001 excuses of why I can't do it, and honestly, telling myself it's nonsense. It's all bull because I'm just lying to myself. So yeah, for 2019, that is something that I'm really going to work hard on. And you're not in this boat alone, because there's goals that I definitely want to work on too. And like, these 7 things are seriously life-changing. I know exercising will be life-changing for me because I have asthma, and I know I need to just make my body as healthy as possible. At the end of the day, you might not get to enjoy the things that you worked so hard for. But yeah, like I said, number 7 is something I know is life-changing, so I put that in there. It's not something I do because I suck, but it's something that I will work on starting now and going on into next year. Okay, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching this entire lengthy video. I hope you honestly did learn something. I'm here to inspire and to just share with you guys what has helped me, so hopefully these things can help you too. If you enjoyed watching, please give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye!